Show Mikerowchip here, playing Run 8.
Train Simulator 3.
And this is the A-Line, episode 55. And we are here with the Pecan Switcher. Look at that. Pecan Switcher. I'm not lying. Okay, and we are working in Pecan here. And what we're doing is a big old train here. Whoa, I phased right through it. This train right here brought in, well, let's fly. Let's just take a look again. I forget what fly is. I just remembered. Okay. So, these two have already been sorted here. This is 167, or 767, sorry. And these are 768s. These are going back to Waycross. These are going somewhere down here on the local. We still have to sort all of these and all of these. So we have two cuts yet to sort. You can see this longer one here, then the shorter one. Yeah, okay. So we are just in the process of doing that. I am really excited to get back into this, even though it's very repetitive. It's just, that's just me. Okay. Oh, we got to bring up the engine HUD. I forgot. Bring up the train HUD. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. So we have right now. That's not the engine HUD, although this is very helpful. It tells me it's got 8. That's the train HUD. There's the engine HUD. Yeah, I forgot it did that. Because I'm always counting to see how many I want. I'm going to get 15, and now I got 8. Now I know the button to push. Of course, it says train HUD right on the button, but that's neither here nor there. Okay, so now we have to go and get the next car, which is this one right here, which is a 767 Gap, and this is a 767 Gap too. The next one, I don't know. Well, can we click on it? No, it's gonna be a jerk. All right, so we're gonna ride this one back to the switch in order to throw it. So let's to get onto that track. So we're gonna go into reverse. How do all my brakes look? They all look fabulous. 3 toots and a backup. Here we go. Yep, we're rolling with no errors right from the get. I like it. Errors meaning I can't figure out why we're not moving. Which happens. I'm getting better at it, though. Right? I think I am. All right. I've made a fatal error. I did not refill my Coke. Oh. So now I'm getting the simulation right. It's IRL that I'm messing up with. Okay, where's that switch coming? There it is right there. There we go. Get off. Come over here. Oh, no, what am I doing? Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm just I'm pressing E instead of W. E is to get on and off. W is to go forward. All right. Forward ho. Here we go. I already went in when I started the engine up, because every time you load in the game, you got to restart your engines. They don't stay running. But I already put it in switcher mode. So, switcher 1. High torque, which is what I think it means. Higher torque than switcher 2. Just like gear 1 on your car would be higher torque, right? Sounds right. And right now, that's just going to have to be good enough. Sounds right is what we're going to go with. Okay. Now we're going to step off. Go right here. Shebang. All right. Then we're going to do the cheat because it takes too long. I just don't have the time. I actually do, but... Okay. Now we're going to reverse it. We're going to bleed that brake cylinder off. There we go. And there we are. So we know this is a gap. We know this is a gap. How about the next one? Winchester and Western? Say what? Either that or he spelled Mikerowchip wrong. Not sure. What's this one? This is a 767 CPL. All right, so that's going to go on this track over here. Yep. How many 767 CPLs are we going to have in a row here? Absolutely one. One in a row. Can you really call it in a row when it's only one? One in a row. So this is a 768. Well, technically I could pull it out. Well, yeah, let's keep going until we get another gap, right? That's a 768. Because what's the difference going to be? Instead of coming back and forth so many times, why not just grab off a few more? It's almost like I'm making sense. Ooh, a pretty blue tanker. Here's a 768. That's a gap. Now we are going to have to stop this. We gotta shed these other cars before we can get to this gap. So we want all our gaps together. There we go. There we go. What's this one behind it? Another gap. Is it? No, I couldn't see. Another gap. Yeah, it's another gap. Okay, here we go now. Let's decouple here. Ooh, look at that. Nice. We're going to keep the angle cock open. Oh, we're going to set the handbrake, though. Thank you. Come over here, open it, close it, and jump on it. Jump on it. Jump on it. Am I on it? I am. Okay. Now we're going to continue backwards. There we go. Beautiful. Smooth. I'm a smooth criminal right now. I'm actually not a criminal. But... Okay. Uncoupling bar actuators. Has it always said that when you do that? I don't remember it saying that before. But I normally don't read all that stuff up there. I know what I'm doing. Well, for the most part. Okay. Now, this first one is going whar. Is this a 768? No. It is. So it's going to go on that first track there, right? Am I thinking right now? 768? Yeah. It's going to go on the first track. So here we go now. Back it up. No, forward. Forward it up. We're just going to put it right in notch 2. We're just going to go right for notch 2. Notch 1 just don't seem to be getting it done like I want it done. So we're going to have to stop at this switch here so I can throw it. It's getting late in the day. What time is it? It's 16:27, eh? I'm second guessing myself again. 768, right? Yeah. What's wrong with you? Go. Put it into notch 2 right away. There we go. Now there's a 768 and I think there are 2 768s and 1 767. You don't know. Someone made a comment about, what about 747? That's Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yeah, you're thinking of the wrong game. It's okay, though. It's all right. Okay, so let's do this. There we go. What do we got here? That's a 768, too. Oh, no, do the F5, F7 thing. That's right. Okay, there we go. There we are. Go. Why is the flow so high? I don't know. I thought it did that automatically. Didn't make a difference. It worked. So this is a 768 right here. And the next one is a 767. Okay, so we're going to want to move this one back here. This flat car with stakes. Bulkhead with stakes. They come in and out. They slide in and out, or is that like a permanent thing? It looks permanent to me. go. There we are. Okay, make sure again. 767. I am sure now. Set the handbrake. Give me a bump. Give me that bump. Thank you. Release the coupler strain, as they say. Leave that one open. Come over here. Open this. Close the angle cock. Jump on board. Bag it up. There we go. Now we got to put them over here. Again, these are going back to Waycross, even though they were just brought from Waycross. Ooh, I hear a train. And the reason that we're bringing them back to Waycross is because it put them in wrong. It gave them a label that is no longer, valid. Probably because I updated the game in between, and that's what happens. What do we got coming here? Oh, he's coming from this way again? He is coming from this way. Anything from this way? Nope, that's the park train right there. Let's see. Where's he at? Last one that came, I had some really cool engines on it. Let's take a look at the... No, that's not it. You're thinking of the wrong game. Oh, no. Here we go. Pecan. Here we are right here. It's CSX 5301. And it's actually N171. What's N stand for? Not going very fast? No, that's not what it stands for. Is it a unit train? We're going to find out. We're going to do some rail fanning. I left a sandwich back in the cab. Do I have time to go get it and come back? Probably not. I just love it. You know what I need is a pair of those seat pants. I saw that on some show. Who made that? It was like two wooden legs, or actually 4 wooden legs that hang off your pants, so when you sit down, the legs automatically turn into a seat. You can wear them around like that. I want to say that was Parks and Rec. Was it, though? Or was it The Office? I don't know. All right. It's a single unit. I suppose it could be DPU. And it looks like coal or phosphate or something. It's not going to tell me a thing, is it? No. It's just... Must be empties. Now, that is one long train. Oh, okay. Enough rail fanning. Back to work. Yeah, we're going this way now, right? We're doing... Did I switch already? I did. This is going... Oh, no, 767, so I didn't switch it yet. All right, 767. I have short memory. All right, and this is a gap. So we're only putting the one car on here. That's it. Maybe still going by. Here we go. Into forward. And away we go. I think we'll definitely get done with this cut during this episode. Second cut, I don't know. It depends on how well it's been blocked. So far, it's not been well blocked. So I'm guessing that trend is going to continue. Okay. And I'm going to hop through here. That's very dangerous. Well, I gave Smiling Jimmy the high sign. Let him know what I'm doing. Okay. So he wouldn't move the train while I was in there. Okay, let's bleed off that brake cylinder again. There we go. Or bail it. Bail it. Yeah, that's what you call it. Okay, and I'm making sure now this is a gap, right? How come it's... Where's it clicking? It's one of the one behind me, isn't it? Gap. Okay, stop it right there. That's good. Oh, phasing into that car. Excuse me, car. I'm trying to squeeze in here. If you don't mind. All right, we'll set the handbrake. A little bit of slack there. So you gotta be dangerous. Even that little tiny bit of slack, from what I understand, you lose a finger like that. All right. So we are going. A handbrake is set. Yeah, we're going to open it. Come over here. We're going to open it. We're going to close the angle cock. Now we're going to go back the other way. We're going to walk right through here. Probably should wait till it uncoupled before I did that, but you just crawl under it. Is it easier to crawl under it, or is it easier to hop over it? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. There we go. Alrighty. Now let's look at how many cars we got now. How do we do that? Oh, yeah, this. We have 10. 6 loads, 4 empties. That's just how they do empty. So we got 10. I want to get 5 more cars before we head on down. We're going to hook up to these tankers here. See what we can get done. First up a drink. Not paying attention. Hit the brakes, hit the brakes. Alrighty. Over this way. Alright, the problem is there's not enough Coke. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put you guys on pause until I refill my Coke. Hold on. Coke break. I'm good. It was instantaneous for you guys. Took me, I don't know. I guess if you look at the time, you'd be able to see up there. 2-3 minutes? I forget. I don't know. What are you guys timing me like that for? It's ridiculous. All right, so now we're going to go back forward. We got 10. We need 5 more. And then we'll take a trip on down to the Georgia Pacific Yard. Set those cars out where they need to go. If I can remember how I was sorting them down there. I'm sure I'll figure it out. Alrighty. Oop, get off. There we go. Insta-charge. Are you tired of waiting for your train brakes to charge? Try Insta-charge. All right. So we got this gap here. Oh, I'm going to put notch 2. Fail, fail, fail. Okay. So we got this gap here. Yeah, like I said last time, I like it so much better without the things on top. The things on top make it easier, but I just don't like the way it looks. There's another gap. It's like a boxcar coming up here. This is a 767. Okay. Oof. Somebody's got to get down here with a sponge. This thing's disgusting. There's another gap. All right. So let's start slowing down. Another tanker. Georgia Pacific likes a lot of tankers. They're big into their liquid goods. Alrighty. So there we go. Right there ought to do it. That'll do. All right, that's a gap. Darn it. That's a gap? Yeah, it is. Okay, so now we're going to come over here, and we are going to say, set the handbrake, open the coupler, come over here, open the coupler, angle cock it up. Very nice. All right. Yeah. And now here we go. Oh, something else I'm just reminded of. That is on one of the boxcars last time. I said it's air cushioned, and then I looked at the springs, the shocks that are on the wheels, and like these things right here. And I said it didn't look any different. And then someone who knows a lot more than I do said, "No, dummy." Okay, they didn't say dummy, but they said what they mean by that is that the couplers are air cushioned. Oh, that makes so much sense. That's why they have that on there, because when you're doing what I'm doing right here, or even when you start and stop with a load, you got your coupler strain. Now, what is this first one now? Is it 767? Is that what it is? It is. Now, is this next one a gap? Okay. So 767 means we're going over on that fire track. Okay, I got it. Now we got this. We got that. Normal. We're very good. Okay, we're just dropping off one car there, right? Yeah. Okay. Here we go. And so, when you're pushing and pulling, the contents inside aren't going to be banged around. Now, of course, the springs and the shocks that are on the trucks stop, impacts from when you hit bumps and stuff in the railroad. But this one stops it from when it cushions it, so when the couplers come together, things inside aren't banged around. So it's shock absorbers for your couplers. Well, how about that? I learned something new. I don't think learned it is the proper term, but you know what I mean. All right, so we're going to stick this one over here on 767. That is the local here in this area. And, of course, the gap ones that we're doing, I'm going to do something real dangerous here. The gap ones that we're doing are also 767, but I'm not sure why. Maybe it's just because do they not have a switcher down here in real life? And that's why it's part of that. Oh, gosh. That's why it's part of that local? That means right here. Why would you need a local to move it? If you got a switcher here in Pecan Yard. Maybe you don't. Maybe the locals are expected to do it themselves. So I'm doing it differently, perhaps, and it's really done. All right. That's a CPL. This is a gap. Ooh, we got a good line of sight right here. We're going to apply very little brake this time. Or no brake? Look, I didn't apply any brake. None. Zero. That was some good throttle work by Smiling Jimmy. All right. We're going to come over here, set the handbrake. Give me a bump. There we go. And then we are going to open the coupler. Coupler angle cock. This time we're going to wait for it to go by. Never go in between the cars unless it's absolutely necessary. So see how much safer this is? Look, I walk over here. I go, thank you. And I say, how many cars we got now? We have 13. So we're only 2 away. We've got to pull 2 more gaps off here, and then we're going to be good. Now, if we happen to pull more than 2 gaps off, that'll be fine, too. I'm going to keep pulling until we get to 15 or more. That's my goal. This will be the 14th one right here that we're going to pull off, and then we'll see if there's a 15 in there somewhere. I see some more tankers down there. But the way things have been going, I'm thinking that those are going to be gaps. All right. Throw this switch back over. Come back here. And away we go. Now I can get a drink of Coke. See? It all paid off in the end. Okay. Do a little nose maintenance there. Probably something you don't need to know. Here we go. It's going to be quitting time before I get this done. We'll just keep working on this until we're done. Unless it gets too dark to record. There's no lights here, so it may get too dark to record. We'll see what happens. There we go. What's this one here? It's also a gap, so this is going to definitely be it. So this is a gap here. This is a gap here. We'll keep pulling it forward, see if there's any more gaps in behind it. Then we're going to take our ride down to that yard. Down to the Georgia Pacific, which is what GAP stands for. That's the code. Another dirty one. Georgia Pacific's got to take better care of their cars than me thinks. All right, what's this one look like here? That's a CPL. Okay. Bring it forward. A little more. That'll do. Look at that. Decouple. I'm gonna fly a little bit here. Well, first let's make sure my math is correct. It's exactly 15. Did I pull off the wrong amount? Oh no, okay, it is exactly 15. I thought I had one extra. We're gonna fly here just because I want to see with 15 where do we end up. Oh yeah, we're not even close to that level crossing yet. So okay, so that worked nice. No, go back down. There you go. All right. So now. Right, the problem is going to be, normally I'd hang on the back there. We're going to fly up above, though. Okay, so let's back up. Because I'm not going to be able to see when exactly we're going to hit that switch. I don't think we will hit it. Because it's right now, it's thrown the wrong way. So, we're going to fly up above. Because what we got to do next is we got to come down here and clear this switch. The question is this long enough to accommodate 15 cars? I don't know. Is this a CTC switch down here? Nope, no, it's not. It's not a CTC switch. Okay. The gates are already down. It's already singing. Here he comes. Back up a little bit so I can see the crossing. Okay. And of course, the reason I got to do this is because normally the engineer would be able to tell me, right? He'd be sitting up there and he would say, we either have room. Oh, look, the ditch lights on the back flash. I never noticed that before. Sorry, I got distracted. But yeah, he'd be able to tell me, so I wouldn't have to float like this. But when you got to be two people, this is the best I can do. Alrighty. So now we're going to come up here. Switch is about right here. There he goes. Brad X? Is that like FedEx, but Brad X? I'm assuming Brad owns that company? Why else would he name it Brad X, right? Looks like we're going to fit 15 on there. I want to see exactly how many we can fit on there. Yeah, we'll fit 15 on there. See what kind of room we have at the other end. Once it's crossed here. Yeah, I didn't slow down. Yeah. So what we got room for like another, what, maybe 10 cars or so? 8 cars? 5? Between 5 and 10 cars? Okay, yeah, we didn't stop nearly soon enough, but... Oh, the signals went off even. Well, I'll be darned. All right. You know what we're going to do? Excuse me. I want to watch the signals come on. Okay, so now we're going to put it in forward. Here we go. Nothing, nothing. Look at that. Ooh, they come on. Yeah, we know that already. Even the arms go down nicely. I don't think I've ever watched them this closely. Look how they even do that little rocking thing at the bottom. That's kind of cool. All right, did I throw the switch here? I did. All right. I don't know what track we're going to when we get down there. But here we go. Then I got to get ready to set it into... well, we're going to go like a notch 3 on this, aren't we? Let's notch 3 it. Set the slow speed when we hit 15. That is the speed limit here, according to the rail driver. Yes, sirree, Bob. Got to get us somebody out here with a bush trimmer. We can trim the hedges of many small villages. That's from Three Amigos, if you've ever seen it. Lots of trucks. Looks like they got a problem with this one. They're fixing on it. Tankers, trucks. Is this from Georgia Pacific? Or is this a different company? Looks like it's a different company. They seem kind of far away to be from Georgia Pacific. Oakley dokley. I think I left the bell on for the engine, which is fine because we're coming up to this crossing anyway. Smiling Jimmy likes the bell. It puts a smile on his face. That's why they call him Smiling Jimmy. Let's put it in notch 4. Still seems to be having a little bit of difficulty getting him up to speed. We got some weight here. It'll tell me how many horsepower per ton, right? If I do this. Wow, it's 1.1. Well, look at that. 1.1, huh? This engine is near maxed out. Hence the we're having a hard time getting going here. Easy. Don't you do it. He did it. There's another truck with problems. What's going on here? Okay. There's the engine just come around the corner there. I have no idea what track I'm putting this on. We'll figure that out when we get up here. I think it's the first... Yeah, the first switch is coming right up there. So, as a matter of fact, we're going to turn the throttle off here. Start doing some braking. All right. Now, when I click on the cars, it'll tell me where it's going, but it doesn't tell me whether it's empty or full. I know the car tag's above it. I think green is empty and red is full. I always forget. I can figure it out pretty quickly, though. All right, so we're going to stop just before this switch because I want to figure out where I'm going to put this sucker. All right, I want to stop before this switch. Gosh darn it. That's all right. Maybe we don't need to. Okay, so this is 105. What does that mean? Load weight? So it's loaded? Let's look at the car tags. It's red and it's loaded. This one here, yeah, that is the load. I was wondering if this was the car and the load or just the load. It's just the load. Okay, so it's a loaded boxcar. Now, what color is it if it's loaded? It's red. Okay. Red if loaded. Turn off the car tags again. Nope. Turn them off. Industry tags are on. What? Why is that happening? Yeah. What? I think that button on here has got two things in it. Our industry tags are right control F8. We'll do it by the keyboard. Right control F8. Oh, why didn't that work? Oh, gosh darn it. I'm on the wrong screen. Right control F8. There we go. Okay. So now what I got to do is I got to fly on back here. Well, how am I doing this? What am I doing? What is this one right here? This is empty. And this is empty. So these are box cars that are empty. Right? Yeah, they're both empty. So I can put this boxcar is loaded right next to them. And the things are still on. There we go. Okay. So we can, yeah, so he needs to go forward. He needs to come down here. We'll put it on this one. So this will be, yeah, I think I can do it. Boxcar's empty, boxcar's full. This tanker is empty. These are full. I think that's how I'm doing it. Although I should probably put the tankers together here, right? I said you should probably put the tankers together here, right? Oh, gosh. Yeah, it would be easier. That way I don't have to keep flying around and figure out what's going on. Okay. Anywho, this one is full. We're going to put it on the track that's next to the ones that are empty, right? That's right. Here we go now. And I want to be on this side because the switches are going to be on this side, right? Here we go. There we go. That was a whole lot of there we go right there. I mean, a whole lot. I might have used up my quota. I'll have to check. Oh, my gosh. We're coming up on 40 minutes already? It's like we've barely done anything. We've barely had time to have fun. Are we going down the wrong track? Oh, my gosh, we are. No! No, 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 stop, 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 stop. Sorry. Smiling Jimmy. I'm not paying attention. It's even yellow. The target is even yellow, and I didn't get that. Okay. I'm walking back here because I feel guilty when I could just road it back. But I'm like, I want to go right to the problem area and correct it immediately. But I can't until that last car rolls over it. Here we go. Oh, what are you going to do, huh? I'll tell you what you're going to do. You're going to brake and stop before the thing, and then you're going to check the thing, right? The thing being, of course, the switch. All right. First, you don't succeed. Throw the reverser in reverse. Reverse. Hit the brake. And then succeed. Okay. Throw the switch now. There you go, buddy. There you go. What have I got? There you go. Now, let's go this way. officially quitting time, 1700, but we still can see. I think I have a flashlight in my hand, don't I? Is F for flashlight? I don't think it turns on when I'm on here. I forget. Let's see. Well, here's Avatar flashlight. I'm an Avatar now? Yeah, it is F. Well, they don't mean the movie. That's just what you call the little person you move around. That's your avatar. You young kids with your words. Okay, so this first one, I think is set correctly. The second one is not. First one is set correctly. It's in reverse. The second one is also set correctly because it is normal. Well, I guess I was wrong. Oh, yeah, I can't click on them. I want to be able to click on these cars when I'm hanging on to the back here, but it's telling me no. How about no? Now, of course, once we still got to go back up to Pecan Yard there and, keep doing our sorting thing until we get more Georgia Pacific cars down here. This is pretty. This is pretty. I like this right now. But anyway, and then eventually we're going to use this switcher to set out all the cars where they need to be set out in Georgia Pacific. The whole facility is up here on the right. I don't know if I've showed you yet or not, but it is all up there. We will see it eventually. And the map from... see that site? The map that I'm always talking about? Oh, the depot? Is that what it is? A Run 8 depot? Really helps you out. Tells you where all the cars go on the map. So you know where to set them out. Alrighty. Put these back to about where these two are here. There we go. Let me jump off here. So I can see where to stop it. Give me a little more brake, would you? That's good right there. That'll do. There we go. Oh, boy. Stand back. There we go. We're gonna need a bump. We're gonna need a bump. Give me a bump. Bumpalicious. Now let's check out the flashlight too. Maybe it's too light out. I don't see a flash. Hitting F. Nothing's happening. Okay. Very good. Wonderful flashlight test. We're gonna open the coupler here. Over here, we're going to open the coupler. We're going to close the angle cock. Beautiful. So that car is set out where it needs to. Well, it's placed in the storage tracks. All right, so this one here is empty. And this one here I'm going to want to move, aren't I? Yeah, that one's empty too. Yeah, we're going to want to move that one. So let's hop back on here before we get up above 5. To keep it more realistic. So we want to hook onto Santa Fe here. The ATSF. Does that stand for Santa Fe? What does AT stand for? All told, it's Santa Fe. No, that's probably not it. The Atlantic Turnpike? Nope, still doesn't sound right. Where's our switch at? Here it is. I didn't pass up or anything. I did. This is a long set of switches right here. All right. Yeah, it's got a real long. It's a real long switch. All right, so we're gonna go pick this guy up. Now, are these empty over here? Or are these full? These are full because you see right here 103. So we're gonna put them on a track next to those. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Did I throw it? I did. Did I don't remember doing it. Uh-oh. I need to call somebody. No, I'm fine. Here we go. Just so we have, the boxcars together, we'll have the tankers together. I think I figured I'm going to leave this far track open. So that'll be our bypass for the yard. And then I can fill these tracks up with whatever I wish. Whatever you wish. Here we go. Let's hop off. There it is. Let's stop. Just grinding the brakes on that thing. Then we'll do the old F5, F7. Now, this one's empty. What's this one? This one is also empty. What's this one? That one's full. So the two of these are going to go on a separate track from these. Let's do a little flying here just to kind of get a bird's eye view now. Right? This is what I'm thinking. I'm putting the tank cars. I can put these empty tank cars here, but the full tank cars here. But then this car won't be matched up, although we could put it on this track right here. Right? I mean, they won't be right next to each other. They'll just be stuttered a little bit there. Maybe I should put the tank cars over here. No, but then I have these cars. So we got tank cars. We got those cars. But then look, we got these wood chip cars too. They needed those to make paper. So the wood chip cars. I'm breaking my brain. We could put. Of course, the question is: are there empty? There's only this one car here right now, right? And it is full. Are they ever going to have these pulling out? You wouldn't think, right? So these will only come in full. These will only come in full. Of course, why are they bringing in empty tankers? Oh, questions abound. Okay, anywho, let's put these tankers right over on this side instead. That's what I've decided to do, and I've also decided to go, way too far, yep. Come up here. We'll walk in between these cars. Come over here. Come over to here. And let's back it up. Here we go. All right. Empty boxcars, loaded boxcars. That makes sense to me. Well, what would they need empty tankers for? You see, because during the paper producing process, there are waste products that they no longer need, and therefore they have to ship them out. They used to dump them in the river just over on the other side of the plant, but see, they got caught, so they stopped doing it. So now they put them in these tankers, so these tankers will be taken away and dumped into a river in a different place. No, that's probably not what happens. Okay. We got a little speed with us now. Back it all the way up. And then where am I going to put wood chip one? The wood chip one will probably go here on this track here. I don't think there's any other type that needs to go. Any other type of car that needs to go, on these tracks. But do I know that for sure? Let me think. No, I don't. Suppose I could look at the map, but I'm not gonna. There you have it. Ooh, start slowing down, start slowing down. Maybe that big target one there. Oh, wow, it slowed down pretty quickly, didn't it? Any second now. There it is. Okay. I'm going to go over here. Not going to throw it. You know why I'm not going to throw it? It's not because it's stuck. It's because I'm looking over at the video, and it is Butter Zone That's all we got, the butter zone. So, yeah, that's it for episode 55. Is it episode 55? I never seem to remember. Yeah, it is. I always second guess myself. I'm usually right. Okay, so that is the end of episode 55. Episode 56 should come out in about 10 days or so. For those of you who might be waiting, the Midwestern Rails route that I've been talking about, of course, that's in a different game, not this game. That is going to be coming out, I don't know. I don't want to say shortly. It could be a little bit. I got, more stuff to work on it yet. But a lot of people were texting or commenting. They weren't texting me. They were commenting on the videos because I was thinking about bringing Norfolk Southern into that one, and it's not going to be. It's going to be BNSF, UP, and CN as the person who created the route intended it to be. Anywho, if you're here only for run 8, you're like right now, don't care. Okay, it's all right. It's all right if you don't care. All right. So at the beginning of the next episode, episode 56, we'll finish up here, and then we'll go back up into Pecan Yard and start chopping up that train some more. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. This is a lot of fun. This is a good game. I really like this game. This is a lot of fun. Why don't you like? Why don't you subscribe? Why don't you leave me a comment? And if you don't like the fact that I have no idea what ATSF stands for, well, this just may not be the channel for you.